Hello, everyone. This is Mike.
Rainbow.
We are here to talk about alien invasion. It's going to be a two-part series, and part one will be a bad outcome of an alien invasion, and part two will be a good outcome.
And
So,
I just want to add in
go ahead,
here
add please.
that this is just something that we thought make it a little bit different and interesting, kind of our perspectives on one versus the other. And kind of it would be fun to have community input as well. I think that would be lots of fun. See what people think. I'm not trying to downplay this topic at all, but it was just something that Michael came up with that I thought was really a cool topic to discuss.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is we have had, we're basing some of this on our own personal experience. We're basing on
And
some
what
of
we
the
were told too.
Yes, and we're basing it on, I've done a lot of interviews. Rainbow's talked to a lot of people. We had a group in Albuquerque that we've got a little input from. So people have had little glimpses of something like an alien invasion.
And what I was told directly, it's not
Right.
just
Oh, no. And I said
people.
personal experiences. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Exactly. So, some of this is projection and speculation on our part, but we're also mixing that in with we feel to be some truth. Anyways, so first, my belief has always been that there's been alien beings among us for thousands of years. Okay, they're moving about among us daily, weekly, whatever, but they are here and they have been here. But I do not, at least for what we'll call the bad ones, I don't believe they're going to be from here. I think when we have a bad invasion for alien beings, I think they're going to be from some far, far away place. Okay. And I think they're gonna, and Rainbow, would you like to add something at this point?
I have a different perspective, but I'll add it when you're done.
Well, okay. So anyways, my belief is that they will probably not come with star cruisers like a normal fleet of ships that we see on television. I think they'll be coming through like a wormhole, or they'll be coming through a portal, very similar to the
Skinwalker Ranch.
Well, Skinwalker Ranch, or when we were in Dugway, we actually saw a
picture of it.
We got a picture of it, and you can go see this picture. And what did I call it? A plasma
photon vehicle.
Photon vehicle, correct. Thank you, Rainbow. Anyways, you can go and see it. It's the I guess the thumbprint or the front of our video on Dugway that we did, and we had some pretty interesting experience at Dugway. So anyways, that's what I believe. I believe they will come suddenly, and it will come through this portal because they're traveling a very, very long distance.
Okay, so my take on it.
Go ahead.
So this is just my personal perspective, but I think that we are those aliens, and I think that we came here and that something happened, and you could call it during the time of Atlantis or Lemuria, and we forgot, we were put to sleep, and we don't remember where we came from or who we are, but we're the aliens that we are searching for. So it's not out there in space. It's not something that's coming out to come and get us. It's actually, the unfortunate thing is that we just forgot ourselves. And so I think that for me, the people who are waking up, there's groups of people who've woken up to this concept a long time ago. And those who woke up to it earlier are the ones who have taken advantage of the people who haven't woken up to this possible idea that we are the very aliens that we are searching for. And I think that there's certain agendas that are put forth. And I think that we are being governed by people who have understood who they are, where they came from a long time before we did, before we woke up. And I think that we are those, the invasion has already happened because we already came here. We just have to remember ourselves. We have to wake up to the idea that we are from other places and that we have amazing abilities. But I think the kind of the bad scenario here is those who woke up earlier, who've taken control in whatever aspect you can imagine, and they're the ones who are dictating the agendas that are happening today.
Okay, well, it looks like we're going in a little bit of different direction here, and we'll continue going in a different direction. You can judge which one you think
Well,
makes more sense.
this is just ideas, you know, and I think it's important for people to know that we have different perspectives on stuff.
Okay, well, we surely do. That's for absolute sure. Okay, so I'm saying they're coming from very long away, a long place away. And I think the reason they haven't come yet, they recently discovered us. So they're coming for us, basically. This is the bad scenario. This is what we're doing on this video.
And I
Okay?
think that we are those aliens that came from a far, far away place, and that there are those who remember where they came from, and those are the ones who are taking advantage of the situation, and the rest of the people are just taking a slower time to remember themselves.
Okay. So the next thing I kind of pose is from my path that I'm
From
taking,
your perspective.
from my perspective, my question is going to be is what type of aliens are these that are coming? And I'm going to answer that, and I'm going to say they're going to be some type of similar to a reptoid or a reptilian. And I will tell you an interesting, one of the contactees that I had, contactees, abductees, they're really kind of the same thing.
Experiencers.
Experiencers, yes, that's kind of puts it both together. They had actually said that they had been shown, like I always call this future vision. It's like a screen that these aliens kind of show people what may happen on Earth. Who knows if that's all true? But anyways, they saw these things as some huge stone entities that has characteristics like reptilians. So anyways, I think it's going to be a force that'll be similar, that'll look like reptilians, and they're just going to be probably very large looking reptilian type entities that'll be coming.
Okay, I think that there are a variety of different groups that have been here and have been coming here for thousands of years. But I think the worst for me would be the body snatchers. The aliens that come in, they can take over the look and appearance of a human, or they can take over a human's body, kind of like in the movies, the movie The Body Snatcher, and just kind of take over somebody's life. And just kind of, and I'm not just talking like everyday, the average common person. I'm talking about someone who maybe is in a position of influence and power, and start doing their little thing there. So for me, the scariest thing that I can imagine is just being that person where you're watching something that's taking on your image and actually is carrying on your life with your family. And then all of a sudden you're just taken away someplace as possible, the worst case scenario is food for these beings who've come here. So I think that to me would be a very scary scenario. And I actually did have an experience or shown something where there were at least 4 or 5 different groups of alien species. And there are some that I'd never seen before. And their spacecraft were all different. And from what I was shown, they come here once a year, and there's an allowance of how many humans they can take. I don't know by who or what or whatever. I have no clue. But I did see that there's specific cultural groups that they like. And the particular cultural groups were were told something a little bit different, and they were being taken what they thought for business flights and things. And it was shown to me that these particular alien groups were taking humans, and they actually don't have an age preference either. They will take whatever age we are because they use us for specific reasons. And one of the reasons is food source or energy source for their craft. That was one of them. And that was the one where I don't know if Michael has it on the website, of the strange looking alien dude that has a really skinny neck and the big bulbous head. Do we have that on there? That's the one. That's actually from what I saw.
Well, it's on the web. It's on True Secret Forum.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw those aliens, and then I've seen some other ones. There's another group that have come here who are working with the Russians. There's just a variety of different groups, but these different groups, what I was shown, actually take us and do stuff with us. And some of it is slave labor and other things that I don't even want to discuss, maybe like in the underground in Dulce, whatever reasons, for experiments. But to me, that would be the horrible, horrific case scenario.
Well, now we agree on a few things, at least a couple of things. You'll see that I did say something like that as we go. Okay, so another question I'm kind of posing, and again, we're kind of running kind of different paths, so it looks like we're going to come together on a couple of them. Will any of the aliens that are actually been here try to defend the planet? Okay, I believe they will try. I believe they will try, but I believe the force that is coming, if it's going to be a bad scenario, is going to be an overwhelming force, highly superior. And I believe that they will take down, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to take down the electrical grid. And it's only going to take a few minutes for them to do that all over the earth. And they will do that using a massive pulse weapon. And that will disable all our technology, even a mile below the surface. And that will make basically all our defenses zero to zero. We will have no more defenses again. So anyways, what do you think about that, Rainbow?
I think that it is AI, artificial intelligence. I think it's already starting. I don't think that it has to take down the grid. I think there's other ways that it is learning at a fast rate on how to get the job done the way that it wants to. I think it's very aware of its agenda. I think if you're looking at artificial intelligence and you're looking at something that's able to be here and come here and figure out how we live, it's already figured out the future, the present, and the past. And it's constantly adjusting for the future, the present, and the past. So it can go into either the future, stay in the present, go in the past, change things around a little bit to its own favor. So I don't think it's like something that has to be a physical alien being that's going to come here and just wreak havoc on the earth. I think it's already happening. And I think that it's doing it it's hiding in plain sight.
Okay. So my next question to myself, and because I'm going to answer it, is what do they want and what will they take? And I believe they're going to be in and out. This bad alien force will be in and out in a few days. They basically have no desire to take any responsibility for us or have a long-term occupation of Earth. And I was told from a contactee abductee that they're going to take from us, they're going to take a couple different things. They're going to take as many or maybe all of the rare minerals that we have, which is one of the things they absolutely go from planet to solar system, and that's what they do. These particular
locusts that they are.
Yes, and then they're gonna go. This was an odd one. This one I got the rare minerals thing, but when this person told me that they were gonna go and get some deep water, certain type of artesian well water that had special properties. That one just blew me away because I did not know
I heard
that.
of it before.
Oh, she did, of course.
Sorry.
Okay, and then here's where Rainbow and I kind of agree, I guess. They're going to take several million people, and these people will be pre-selected. Basically, for specific reasons. I'm not sure what the reasons are. They could be maybe human hybrids, or they could have some other special abilities to kind of special brain power, maybe at a quantum level. So what do you think about that, Rainbow?
Well, I think they're already taking us.
Okay.
Because as a child on the west side of Albuquerque, I think I've already done a video on it, where I was taken and they took a large group of children, and there were hundreds of children in very large spacecraft. So I witnessed that, and it was very traumatizing for me. So they're already doing it. They already have specific groups of people that they're looking at, that they're interested in. I think that we are an investment. And so I think if there's a battle here on this planet, the investment is humans and what we represent for what specific alien groups are out there. So if one is us in the future, well, it obviously to their benefit and ours that they defend us. If it's a reptilian group who were here many hundreds of thousands of years ago, it's to their benefit to save this planet and us, because there are some who get along with us. For the ones who don't, who do want to take the minerals, I was shown the group that is with the Russians that I experienced. They are investing in California gold mines, not gold mines, but California mines, old mines. And there's different groups buying up really strange areas of deserted land and old mines. And they're getting a green type of mineral. And I don't remember what, I think I wrote it down somewhere what it was, but I can't remember on the top of my head what it is. And so they want that specifically because they don't have it where they come from. So I agree with Michael that we have rare minerals here that are probably amazing and they can't get on every other planet. So I think that you have a lot of different agendas. And I think that we're basically in the crossfire of kind of how this is all going to work out. What we need to do as humans is just be aware that there are a variety of different agendas and that the ultimate, I think, gain is for the side that's defending us is this planet and us.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk more about that in part 2. But, my final comment basically is, they're going to come in my scenario. Let's say they're going to come, they're going to be here for a very short period of time. And then they're going to go and take whatever they take. And they're going to leave the rest of us to survive. Because you remember, in my scenario, they completely took down the power grid. And once the power grid is fried, it's going to takes a long time to fix that. So basically, we can only hope that, the other earthly aliens will help us and keep us from going extinct. But that again will be for our next video. So Rainbow, anything else to finish it up?
Yes, and from my scenario, they are here already.
Okay, and from her scenario, they are. Well, I know there's aliens here, but I don't know if there's these bad ones that are.
They're here already.
There you go. That's Rainbow's scenario, no doubt about it.
My feelings. So.
Okay, so anyways, this was a bit grim, this particular part, but
the next
Tuesday, yes, next Tuesday is our good invasion. However our paths go. Wait for next. Yeah, I know. We'll wait till next Tuesday. Okay, let's not give anything away here. Okay, that's all we got for today.
So if you liked what we talked about and you have your scenario that you want to share with everybody, leave a comment below. You can email us at dimensionalwalking@gmail.com.
Right.
We love comments. We like people coming in and talking to us. So please do so.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.